Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Viktor mid into a Talia who has first strike, and thankfully we got her first strike and got a little bit of money from that, so that's not that bad. What happened to my teammate? I mean, I have a ward in our jungle, which is pretty convenient, but anyways, Viktor is pretty unpopular. I guess that maybe he got like significantly nerfed over and over again to the point that like he just doesn't really feel as good to play. I mean, I've landed 2 E's on this guy, and overall, her 1Q did way more damage. But it's because Viktor E is, like, not really... if you are good at it, I mean, I don't play Viktor as frequently, but Viktor E is kind of an undodgeable ability if you're good with it. You just throw it, and you will almost always land it. He has really good dueling potential, and he has really good team fighting as well. So it's all about kind of playing... You could play, like, a bit aggressive if you're really good at him. He's kind of mechanical for, like, movement. Because if you're not good at movement, you'll normally get out-traded because it's not that his damage is necessarily OP. It's more like, I can slowly whittle this down and take better trades because your Q is ridiculous. It's a ability that shields you and does damage, and it empowers your next auto attack. So all 3 of those factors is massive. She did a good job at waiting it out, but that's okay. At least we got still like a decent trade onto them. I'm going to pop my biscuit because there's no reason not to. And what we want to be doing is that Viktor's passive is that every single 100 stacks that we get when we CS or get kills will give us an upgraded ability, and we go with E into probably Q and then W and then finally ultimate because you can't do ultimate until later. The upgraded abilities is pretty damn important, I would say. Like, your damage and wave clear really is dictated by you having... Yeah, I see that he used flash, but he has Nimbus cloak, so I don't really know how I'm supposed to get on top of him from that distance. I mean, this guy's low, but I probably can't kill her without, like, a teammate, because I'll just go I'm just gonna try to freeze it here and hold it. Anyways, our E is what we max first. It's a laser beam. It has vector casting, meaning that we, like, cast it, and then after we point, it will have a line, and then we have to, like, let the line aim towards something. Our Q is the point and click. We just get a shield and damage them, and then my next auto attack is empowered. And the AP ratios are decent on it. The shield is also good. And what the upgrades do is that your Q gives you movement speed, your W... which is this gravity field that I have not put down yet, that causes people to get stunned. That will get a slow effect, where your abilities will also now slow, almost as if you have a Rylai's, I guess, is how you should visualize it. Even though she's hitting me with stuff, I feel like I maybe can get away, and if I do, then... Darn, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. I knew that she was going to flash Q, but I still got hit by 1, but because the way that she flashed, I get a kill, so technically that's, like, super worth it for us, right? Because she TP'd back. So now I just TP back and I'm back in lane, and we're getting a bunch of the glorious evolution points so we can upgrade our abilities. Our E, the AP ratio on it is really bad. It's only 50%. But when you upgrade it, it has an aftershock, and that has 80%. So then the total is 130. And Lux Ultimate is 120, right? So that's, like, decent. Of course, the base damage also is decent, too. But the problem is hitting the aftershock is so unreliable unless they're stunned. Or maybe, like, slowed by the gravity field. I feel like Talon maybe could have, like, tried to rotate behind her. It's okay, though. But when you have everything evolved, you become such a menace. What will happen is you can kind of kite out and, like, constantly keep people, like, within the area to fight them because you can slow them down and stuff. And because you can speed yourself up with Q, you become kind of a crazy duelist. And, like, good team fighter, I guess. That's the gravity field. So the gravity field will slow them, and if they're inside of it for just, like, 1.5 seconds, they will get stunned. So the idea is to try to keep them inside of it, of course. I'm just trying to harass her a little bit to the point that I can maybe kill with my ultimate, because my ultimate's kind of ridiculous. But I'm worried that she's gonna leave. We'll see if she leaves here, I guess. What my ultimate does is that we put down this Chaos Storm. It does really good damage right when you first put it down, or like decent damage. I guess not really good, but good damage. And then it will tick for damage like every half second, and it will last for quite a while. And if you can have it so it just ticks on them over and over again with the 35% AP ratio, the damage really adds up quickly, and you can sometimes just kind of dominate team fights with it. Also, it will, when it's upgraded, move faster, the storm, and it becomes larger, and the duration, like, increases when you get takedowns. So when you're inside of the late game team fights, when people start dying, the storm becomes really, really big, which is kind of busted, because then I also have my aftershock of my E now. Anyways, it's busted because if inside of team fights, you can kind of just like carry the entire team fight with it. Yeah, see, like, it's so close where you can almost just one combo somebody. So dang close. Damn, well, whatever. I'm not gonna be able to get her, probably. I'm on the way to this, but this seems already, like, lost fight, honestly. This Talon is just kind of too aggressive and doing really dumb stuff, but, it's whatever. Not much that we can really do. If she just, or not she, but if this Talon just came mid and ganked her, I'm pretty sure that probably would have been a better chance of getting a kill, because he could have just jumped over the wall and just immediately killed, and then probably tried to like jump over another wall to escape. Probably would have been smarter. It's whatever though. You can hit the melee minions and the backline minions with your E to push out very quickly with Viktor. And just because we're not getting like a massive lead early on is not really that big of a deal, because in the end, the only thing that really matters is... Also, this is like not a good fight either. Talon's not even gonna rotate to us, bro. I'm just gonna let that guy die. There's nothing I can do for him. Talia also has her wall still, so if I did rotate over, it probably would have just been me dying too. I can't believe that she's just gonna stay at such low HP, but I guess really there is nothing that I can do about it. I don't really know why this guy wants... Oh, I guess he's just harassing me. Well played. That was a pretty bad chunk. Does Daisy die? Nice, I got 50 gold. You know what? I'll take the chunk. Because I can't buy boots because I have magical footwear, it kind of sucks too. But in the end, we're kind of just like trying to scale in the first place, so who cares? She might try to ulti me, and I'm just gonna try to outplay it. She still has flash. Oh, never mind, I still was able to outplay it. She just didn't use it, I guess. The reason why we won that is because I was able to land my E. Both parts of it. So the aftershock landed, and she was stuck in the storm, and that allowed us to get that kill. Which is amazing, because every single moment that we get a little bit stronger with these, like, points that go into my abilities really helps out with how aggressive you can be. You can start becoming an absolute, like, literally a god of, like, movement if you're good at him, because of how strong it is to be able to speed yourself up while slowing down the opponent at the same time versus skill shot champions. I don't know how to farm, I guess. I just missed so many there. Because I have movement speed now, because I finally have boots, it also feels way easier to play. This is what I'm talking about with Viktor's OP, and this is why he was nerfed so much. You see how it's, like, almost impossible for her to ever not get hit by my E, so I just slowly whittle her down from so far, too. And it gets really frustrating. I'm almost level 11, which will be, like, a huge power spike for maybe even being able to, like, 1v2 if we get into a good, fight. See you later, bro. Wow, I can't believe he flashed. That's crazy. And now we have another upgrade, which is the Q movement speed. Look how fast I am when I press Q. And it lasts a while. It lasts... I just missed cannon. 2.5 seconds of movement speed. Like, it's nuts. It's so good. Oh, these guys are overextending quite hard, so we'll just go for them. Holy crap, I am going to get so fed off that. And guess what? We just upgraded an ability. Every single takedown is 20. So, cannons are worth 10, minions are worth 1, enemy champions are worth 20, and now I'm getting close to my next upgrade. And that, the ultimate one is good for team fights and stuff, but ultimately, the best one, in my opinion, is just having, like, the first 3. The other one is good for the team fighting, but having the 3 allows your side laning and 1v1 and kiting to just increase like tenfold. It's so good. And of course, it's kind of important to like get it ASAP, because the faster you get it, then the more you can snowball, and the faster you snowball, the easier it is to get more of them, and then the more you get, then I'll just get the ultimate one whenever, because we're already strong enough to contribute in fights very well, right? That's the thing. Lich Bane is quite good on Viktor, but I don't know ever since he got nerfed if it's still like the best item. I'm just gonna try it out because previously I always enjoyed going it. If there was like a better ward somewhere, I probably could go behind these guys and kill them, but there's like no good vision. Damn, I am so fast. My bot lane just lost. Your E also gets vision over walls when it does the explosion, so you can actually see what's going on. So you can kind of check brushes with it, almost. Dragon's coming up, and I almost have my upgrade. This isn't going to be enough. Just hit her with my E, damage her a little bit, get some first strike gold. We have generated 275 gold, and she has generated only 87, so my first strike is doing way better. I imagine that the reason... my runes are just based off of high win rate inside of, like, Diamond Plus. I honestly don't really know what the best runes are for Viktor, so I'm just basing it off of, something else. So I got the slow effect and I already evolved it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I immediately, as soon as the fight started and like we got that first kill, I put a point into it, so I had the slow effect because it's really important to get that ASAP, of course. I just want the assists here. I might have just like kind of yoinked that cannon, but at the same time, at least my value of having the cannon is probably really, really good. Without your ultimate, your damage is kind of lacking unless you get items that really benefit from just already being strong on their own. Like, the Lich Bane will just give me heavy damage on my Q, and then I don't have to worry about having my ultimate up. Because really, the ultimate is a huge team fight one, and the damage from your abilities is okay, I guess. It's just that I would normally say, killing somebody takes a little bit of rotations of Q, auto attack, E, auto attack, use your W, wait for next Q. You have to do like 3 rotations of it, which isn't too bad. I mean, the CD's not that bad on it. We're fully evolved now. Now my ultimate will be faster and become like really large inside of team fights. I'm gonna grab red buff. I'm very good with it. Bot lane is really fed. And also, since Kai'Sa's dead, I guess I will just, like, try to shove this. But I don't think that I can catch this Talia. Oh. He found Ivern. I wonder if Talia's gonna ulti up. No? She doesn't? Yorick's there. I'm on the way. I feel like Talia could still be here. No? Just kill him. I'll just ulti him here and he should just be dead. Wait, what? My ultimate didn't follow? I can still let Q auto attack for the Lichbane proc and then just E him from far away though. When you recast your ultimate, you can like have it move around a little bit. It's a good thing to get used to. We're also just gonna lose bot lane here, but I mean, what can we really do about it? Probably not much. I'm gonna just buy the boots for now. I think that my next item that I want to go would probably be like a defensive item. Probably like a Zonya's, I guess, or something. Oh, there's a TP going on. Huh. I mean, nothing really happened from it, but that's okay. Fighting around minion waves is also very good for my champion, because what you can do is a lot of times just queue the minions to speed yourself up, and then once you're sped up, then you can look for the poke. Yeah, I am worth a big shutdown. It's time for me to probably go bot side here, because I don't really want to be grouped with the team. I want to make sure that we're getting solo lane EXP to get to higher level 16 and be able to just drop my combo inside of a team fight, and even if I die, it just wins the fight for me. Because even when you're dead, your ultimate doesn't go away. My Q does 300 damage, this 50% AP ratio, this is 40, so it's a 90% AP ratio on the auto attack, not counting the Q itself, so it's a 140% AP ratio on a 3.5 second CD that also speeds you up and shields you too. I do have a bit of mana issues, honestly. A little bit of mana problems. I need Surf and Fang. I feel like Surf and Fang is so good versus their team comp. They have Locket and Ivern. Yeah, we do have a Talon, I know. When I say someone, I'm clearly speaking just at the Talon, but sometimes Talons are super toxic and you can't, like, directly speak to them. You have to, like, just, like, make it feel like it's their own option. Can somebody build it on the team? If I say, like, Talon, can you build it? I'm worried that something bad might happen. Just somebody on the team, anybody. I hope that me walking in here isn't gonna be me just instantly dying. Our control around the bot side is just not really the best right now. If he gets pulled, it's quite good. I was hoping that my teammate would get pulled there and then I would just go in. Talon could maybe just kill this Talia instantly. Ah, she walled in such a... Wait. He didn't land his 3-hit passive, so she will live. Actually. Oh. Am I about to walk into people? Darn, I couldn't get my ultimate over the wall, which kind of sucks, but... It's okay, they'll probably still die here. The Caitlyn damage is so insane. My team should be able to do it on their own. I'm just going to leave because I want somebody to go top lane to defend. And that's going to be me. We'll build lasagnas. Yeah, it's okay if we lost turret, because my team should be able to do Otacon too, right? Fighting this guy without my ult could be possible because I'm really fed, but I don't think I really want to try. Because in the chance that I get, like, walled by him and stuck in it, that would be so bad. I don't want to lose my flash just because I'm in a position where I can't leave. Checking the brushes with my E just to make sure that he's not around. Blue buff is up. I guess I can try to do it on my own. Yeah, my movement speed is so crazy already. Cosmic Drive, I'm sure, is okay, too, on Viktor, just for even more kite potential. Am I able to shove this out, or am I the one that's going to get ganked? Because every single person is missing. I do have my Talon here, though. Nah, this is not the duel. Let's just try to kill her. There's a Blitzcrank. He's like nearby. And I don't know where Caitlyn is either, which means that the risk of sudden death out of nowhere was high. That's why I also don't want to commit my flash just to kill a person, because if we kill him, like, and I commit my sums to kill him, what do we get? There's no neutrals up. We can maybe take, like, a turret if we're all on the same page, but besides that, it's not really a fight that I would say is that good of one to commit my summoners on, just for, like, a singular kill. I doubt it. Yeah, this is the case of the unfortunate side effect of pulling in a Viktor who has a Zhonya's, but big damage onto them. Big damage onto them as well. I got her. Got him. I just need to Q this guy and she would die too. Got big first strike money for myself. I probably should just leave here, though. There's no reason to do more since I'm worth 1k. And we have our Zhonya's now. Big first strike gold. The Caitlyn is really the biggest threat. We just need to make sure that we never die to her, because I don't want to give her anything, even though... They know that I'm also one of the most important characters for them to focus, so I'm fully expecting to have a lot of people like flash on me and stuff. My next item would probably be just a straight death cap. Just get really high AP. What's also a trick you can do with Viktor Q is that if you use your Q and then don't auto attack, you still have them powered auto attack, and if somebody walks near you, you can auto and then Q again and auto, and then you just manage to do 2 procs of it, and that's kind of insane, of course. She's just dead, and then the game's like just doomed after that, I feel. We found her. My storm never goes where I want it to go, which is weird. Normally when you press R on an opponent, it will automatically track the person you pressed R on. It's just not ever doing that for me, and I have to recast it. But it looks like the game is over. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. That's a little bit of chunk damage onto her with like 1 combo. Dude, the death timers are kind of short, aren't they? I guess there's a chance that we can't end here if we... No, never mind. We definitely can. We have Lich Bane and stuff. But yeah, that's my champion. Very, very strong pick that... Well, okay, he's not a... Right now, his win rate is, like, so bad. But I feel like if you know how to play him and you're good at movement, he's still pretty good. Like, Orianna's a superior champion right now in the game. Doesn't mean that you can't still pop off on something that's not as strong, though. Did most damage. Talia did barely anything, and that's how I play Victor. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for Arena if you want to see it. See you guys next time. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Victor in Arena. We are starting off with what looks to be... I don't think I should do an anvil run. I feel like it's just too risky because but like Mind to Matter must be like decent too. 80 to AP is good if I was doing an anvil run, but I'm not. So I feel like I just take the Mind to Matter because I'm probably gonna go mana items, which gives my health a bigger pool, and of course that's like a very strong effect that I would definitely enjoy. We'll just put a point into everything. I imagine that the early game is trash for Victor. I can't imagine that we should ever be strong enough to win, I believe. I mean, they have Ocean Soul, which is one of the best ones, and... like... Wait, my laser is nerfed in Arena? Huh. I mean, we are killing Briar, I guess. Okay, we might be able to still win just through plants, I guess. Is he gonna go the other way, or is he going this way? Honestly, I maybe should have just saved it. Because sadly, after Nami dies, there's probably no way. But we were probably gonna lose this round anyways. Wait, why did I get... Oh, I get some... That's right, when you kill somebody, you get the points from your passive, and I guess we'll be able to maybe do a lot of it if we can kill somebody, they get revived, and kill them again. I could get 60 per round. I started off with 40, so I imagine the first set of being the upgrades is going to be good for us, because we'll be able to at least have our E at the upgraded version very quickly here. Yeah, like, look at his Ocean Soul. There's just no way to possibly kill him. Ocean Soul is, unironically, probably one of the best augments I've ever seen in Arena for, like, early game. There's nothing you can ever do against it. Like, almost 2,000 healing from a single thing is just so great. Oh my goodness. Every single person has Doomsayer? This is the one that's adaptive. Oh my gosh. Okay. Doomsayer is the curse augment that gives everybody AD or AP adaptive when you land abilities, which means every single person's gonna have so much AP this game. Holy crap. Well, alright. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. I think that I just have to leave my Nami, sadly, because... there's not much that I can really do to prevent this. Damn, Echo seems really busted as a character. I know that I'll probably die here, but... at least I dodged her ability for a second. The Nami heal? The shield? That was really close. We almost got them. We only got 38 stacks of our stuff. They got way more because, I mean, it's just... on Evelyn, it's probably crazy with their Q. We'll take it, though. That was a difficult one to even win because the amount of damage that they deal immediately right when the round starts is just so busted for, like, being able to ever survive it. We're so squishy. That's okay. We got a decent amount of stacks. We can get a maximum of 50 per curse, and then it adds more. Ooh, Detonation Orb. Do I want that, actually? I feel like I should maybe take something that's more defensive, if possible. But I'll just take it anyways, because, I mean, it is a mana item as well. And after I build the mana item, maybe we just go Rod of Ages to become very tanky, because that's going to go back into the feedback loop of giving us more HP. And of course, Rod of Ages is just an item that makes you kind of strong itself because of the stats that it gives you. Otherwise, we could go something like an Archangel Staff just to have even more mana and benefit from it. I did hit her there. I know that I get hit, but I got her thingy. Oh, this is still fine. But I don't know if my Nami's okay. Oh, no. They're going to get all that plant? We should have taken it. This is still fine. I take it back. That person will get low. I know that I'm going to get mega chunked here, but it's because we, like, hardcore separated. Probably just going to lose the round, honestly, I think. Oh, they're trying to abuse that I am not gonna, like... I'm gonna definitely die to the Maokai's thing, but in the end, at least I'm just getting a little bit more stacks for myself. We can never separate. There's no way that we can ever separate ourselves from each other. When we separate, it's just gonna be an instant loss. Dude, I think that honestly, I should maybe go the Rod of Ages for the immediate spike of just having it. I think it might be honestly better than the Archangels in this situation. We have 110 adaptive force. That's okay. It's like a good amount. Of course, I wish that it could be more. That's not the absolute worst, though. Oh, yeah, I am lagging. Dang, I was never experiencing the lag. Oh, yeah, I definitely feel it. Damn, they committed so many resources to kill my teammate. Oh my goodness, the lag is so crazy. But I'm kind of playing around it a little bit. I'm definitely gonna die here. Lowie's tentacles will just kill me probably. Dude, I almost won that. If I just was able to get one more Q off there, I think I could have won. Darn. Oh, Phenomenal Evil for even more AP, I guess. I'll just take Phenomenal Evil. I don't even think it's that good for my type of character, but in the end, might as well have that than something else. Dude, this is crazy. There's so much lag going on. I'm like also like sliding around the map. I don't think that Nami's here. Oh, golden spatula. That person's dead. I think I could win this. Oh? Dude, this is so frustrating that I hate... I think Pyke, if you play Pyke in Arena, you just actually are probably the most unskilled person I've ever seen. I absolutely think Pyke is just disgustingly not fun to play versus. No way. Okay, thank goodness we won. And I'm honestly getting like a decent amount of stacks in AP. I'm totally fine with playing a laggy round of Arena. It's kind of funny. Because everybody's so... It feels like I'm not lagging as hard as some other people. I just kind of glide around sometimes. Wait, this guy's so tanky. I'm down to just go Archangel Staff to, like, further my HP being increased even more. Let's just become very, very strong through that. And then, finally, I could probably go, like, a decap. I need some sort of magic pen eventually, too. I only have flat pen. Oh, I have a decent amount of flat pen. I forgot that Detonation Orb actually gives you a good amount, too. I just don't know if I can outpace this guy's... Like, they have a zillion as well. I don't know. It seems difficult. I guess I'll try to res my teammate, even though it's kind of ballsy for me. Nice! Okay, we are able to actually get him. My AP is starting to honestly skyrocket. And I feel like Viktor with really high AP in Arena is so good. I'm popping off. My Detonation Orb has really done 6.5k. Holy crap. 330 Adaptive Force from my Curse Power. Nice. I got Magic Pen. Oh my gosh, that roll is so crazy. 16 Flat Pen? Oh my... Don't mind if I do. Our Seraphs is almost done, and we're gonna have such a gigantic shield because every single item also gives us a crazy amount of mana. Then we just have to either go a decap or... Oh, dude, this guy has the magic resist item, and he's also tanky. No! That's tragic. That guy's almost dead, I guess, so... He'll die. My teammate was able to survive. I can now just try to kite this guy out. We just play around our gravity field here, wait for this to spawn. They will go res their ally, but in the meantime, I'm getting more burst power and just becoming very powerful. Looks like Mordekaiser's not really lagging that much either based off of his movement. He's probably in a similar scenario as me. This guy does not die, but honestly, I'm kind of okay with it because I know that we'll eventually win, and the amount of stacks he's giving me is so insane. I'm up to 132 on this. It did start off with 40, though. It did start off with 40. The laggy arena run. I'm down with no rules get changed whatsoever. I think I'm okay with that. Darn, no revives anymore, so I can't revive my ally. I mean, it's not that bad if I get a... Now just, I guess, make sure that the enemy doesn't die too, though. Gain movement speed equal to ability haste could be decent. Or just gain ability haste. Oof. They're both good in their own way. That's a pretty significant amount of movement speed that I would get. And being able to kite is pretty beneficial. I guess I'll just take it. Being able to be really fast is, of course, very strong. I feel like the lag's getting worse suddenly. All right. Holy crap. I'm actually going to die here because she just won't die. I'm also 1v2, which kind of sucks too, I guess. No, dude, why won't she ever die? I'm honestly a bit surprised that my detonation orb didn't win that. I think that's kind of ridiculous, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. We don't have really any magic pen, so I'll just finally build it so I have some, because that's really a big issue that I just don't deal enough to be able to chunk the people who are tanky. And now I hope that we don't get one-shot. This is probably the hardest round, because this is just like, we're gonna get one-shot by them. Dang, dude. Oh, and, like, he's tanky, too, dude. He has a Force of Nature, and he has Wordless Promise, so how much AP is he, like, getting from his teammate? I'd barely get any from my own, because they don't really have much AP. Yeah, he has 1,000 AP. I think we might just, instantly die. We'll see. It might be a little bit doomed. Maybe they can go for Nami, and I just sit behind her and just hope for the best. Oh, Nami's here. I still want to sit behind Nami and hope for the best, though. Nope, I'm gonna instantly die. Oh, wait? They messed up. Nah, it still doesn't even matter. He doesn't even need any skill to play Echo. Holy crap. Well, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I tried with the laggy Viktor. If only we could fight anybody else, or like the previous round if we didn't have to 1v2 because of the lag, but we tried. So anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.